Welcome back to another episode of Doula TeaTox, where I give you the tea on all things pregnancy, birth, postpartum, and everything in between. My name is Maya, and I am a certified birth and postpartum doula, as well as a yoga instructor specializing in prenatal yoga. So grab a cup of tea or coffee and join me for today's Doula TeaTox. Today, we will be talking about something that every movie and TV show gets wrong: your water breaking during labor. Spoiler alert, it's not always a big dramatic gush in the grocery store. A question that I often hear as a birth doula is, what does it feel like when my water breaks? Now, that answer is different for every single person. And honestly, there's no cut and dry answer. It varies. For some people, it might be a big gush. For other people, it might just be a slow trickle. Oftentimes, it may feel like you're peeing yourself. And I would like to reassure you that if you're potty trained, which I'm assuming most of you guys are, and you probably have been for a long time, okay? If you're potty trained, it's very, very likely that you didn't just pee yourself. Trust your instincts and don't second guess yourself. Now, if this happens and you still feel unsure, check the fluid. Most times, amniotic fluid is going to be clear and odorless, unlike urine, which is usually having a yellow tint and, it smells like pee. I would like to note here, sometimes amniotic fluid can be blood tinged or a little brown or sometimes a little green. If this does happen, immediately call your care provider. It's likely they will want you to come in sooner than later. Now, let's talk some common myths. Myth number 1, your water always breaks at the beginning of labor. False. The truth is, only 10 to 15% of women have their water break at the beginning of labor. That means out of 100 women, only 10 to 15 of them will experience their water breaking at the beginning of their labor. Myth number 2, your water breaking is always a dramatic gush. Now, if you were paying any attention, you would already know this is false. The fact is, a lot of the time, it can be a slow trickle that continues over time. Myth number 3, as soon as your water breaks, your baby will come soon after. Once again, this is false. For some women, they may be laboring for hours after their water breaks. The water breaking isn't a direct indication of how close your baby is or not. I have had clients that had their water break at the very, very end of labor, and I have also had clients that had their water break hours before they gave birth. Every single person is different, so please know that the biggest indication when it comes to progress during labor is how intense and close together your contractions are. Your water breaking isn't a strong indicator. And a little fun fact, some babies are born in caul. And essentially what that means is the baby is born with the amniotic sac still intact. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine a baby coming out still in the sac? That's like birthing a bubble. It's so cool. It's super rare, but it happens sometimes. And when this does happen, parents have the opportunity to break the water with their hands. That really just goes to show how cool labor is and how amazing women are. Cheers to that, sis. Now, let's talk about the water breaking in labor. Oftentimes, your water will break late in labor or even right before pushing. Now, in some cases, your care provider may break your water for you. Now, this is called a ROM, or otherwise known as an artificial rupture of membranes. Now, I'm not going to go too deep into that topic, But just know that I will be dropping a video that talks all about the artificial rupture of membranes coming soon. So if you are interested in learning more about that, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button as well as the bell icon so that you'll be notified as soon as this video drops. Okay, now, what I'm sure all of you guys are thinking, what am I supposed to do when my water breaks? The very first and most important thing to do is stay calm and take note. Note the time, the color, and the amount of fluid. And always remembering, if at any point you feel nervous or unsure, contact your care provider and contact your doula as well. Now, when it comes to the water breaking during labor, it's so important to remember that every body and every birth is so very different. Trust your body and trust your instincts, mama. And if at any point you feel unsure, contact your care provider, contact your birth doula. We're here to support you. Now, I would love to hear from you guys. If you're pregnant, please comment down below your theory for whether or not you're going to have a trickle or a gush. And if you've already given birth, tell me about it in the comment section down below. Did your waters break with a trickle, or was it a big dramatic gush like the movies? If you found this helpful or interesting, hit the like and subscribe button for more tea talks like this. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this Doula TeaTox, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!